Let's talk to Eddie Tofpik. He's the head of technical analysis and senior market analyst as well at ADMISI. Very good morning to you, Eddie.
Good morning.
Right, let's have a quick look at the majors. Let's kick off with a dollar yen, a daily chart. What are your thoughts there?
The old head and shoulders top is looking as if it's coming back again. Now, I thought that had killed and died and gone the way of all things, but it looks like it may still be on. It's a very ragged shoulder, but it's potentially there. In addition to that, we have, not on a daily, but if you look at this as a weekly chart, if we close where we are right now on a weekly chart, we would have a key reversal down. In fact, we would have a key reversal down if we close anywhere really under 112.50. If that's the case, then that gives further pressure for it to move down. The only thing is key reversal is very suspect in the end because it's the most technical of all the currencies.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, at this particular chart here we're looking at, we're just below or just trading at the moment around the long moving average. We had one close below it. Not enough. You need more. You need more. And it doesn't seem to be too convinced about going down. And that's the concern. But there is a lot of pressure to push it further down, but it's counteracted by this long moving average and other pressure which is keeping it still higher. So it's one to watch, and it could be that we have a big pattern coming about which could make it go sub 110 if this comes about.
Understood. Okay, let's move on to the Aussie dollar, a commodity currency. What are your thoughts here?
Running into the resistance. This is where technical analysis works. You've got the middle tine, that line that goes across a shallow angle, that's the middle tine of a shift pitchfork dating from May through to December. I drew that and I thought, okay, that's way in the distance, but I better put it in there. And look at it, it just keeps bouncing into it, bouncing. It's supported at 78.12, which is a nearby 50% Fibonacci level, but it's running into resistance there at the moment. And that's the first real resistance it's had. The 50% Fib at 78.12, it sort of hesitated there a little bit, but it kept going on. And this is now where it's starting to slow down, and it's very, very interesting what happens. If we can get closes over 78.86, say 2 days closes consecutively, then I think you can have a real move on the upside, have an attempt up at 80 even and higher. But at the moment it's getting run into that resistance. That's particularly now at 78.75. That's the actual number that it keeps running into. That's where you need closes above.
So it closes above that key level.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to the Rand, the South African Rand. Quite a weak looking picture.
It's been a great move for the Rand, a stronger Rand, and then we've run into some indecision. And there's more indecision. Now, the last piece of action there, which you can't really see very well, but the last few days, or last night actually, was a bullish harami, which means it's a high above the previous high and a low below the previous low, but it closed higher.
Yep.
And there's no follow through, there's no real thing, and hence the word indecision. All the lagging indicators, every moving average, all pointing down. We're about to have a dead cross where the short medium is going through the medium one, that green one going through the purple one. That's a bearish sign. We should be seeing a stronger rand, a weaker dollar. But we're not really doing that much. It seems to be just holding there. And to be honest, there's nothing very much holding it. We had the low back in March, which is what's really holding this market up. But after that, there's a minor one at 112.05 area, and then there's nothing till about 11.72.
Okay.
So I'm a bit concerned about that one.
All right,
Yeah.
let's wrap up this segment with the CAD, the Canadian dollar.
This comes about because of what's happening in NAFTA, and you can see that what's happening in NAFTA is now starting to have its effect. The dollar is going stronger against the loonie. It's moving up against, it's running into some medium moving average resistance, which is at 125.91. That's what's happening. We're seeing that in that move, that we're seeing the dollar, the idea that whole NAFTA will be broken apart, and the Canadians are the most pessimistic of all the three parties about it carrying on. This looks like maybe we might see a move back up towards the 127.5 area if we carry on this way.
Understood, Eddie. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.